moves it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. Now, last season, remember, Georgia was expected to dominate, and Florida really played well. DJ Lagway, the quarterback, gets out injured, but still, this was tied with 5 minutes to go in the game.
Boy, when Lagway went down, it was just such a difference in that game, but it was competitive. Remember, Florida had some mistakes. They had that chance for the go-ahead field goal, a bad snap. It just wasn't a clean game in the end, and the Dogs ended up getting out of there with a win.
Here comes a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So Florida's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
To throw, it's Lagway. This pass is caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Back to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's ball. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. He's got room to run. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
Offense operating from the pistol. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun, looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on...
He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Lagway. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. He's got the first and still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That's a big gain there, but he comes up short, and the clock runs out to end the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Gators and Bulldogs. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Florida and Georgia plays out.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Breaks free. They got him down out near the 40.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
He'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks an open space. Here he goes. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Pass rush swarming him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Dogs will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Florida offense retakes the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking for some space. It's Ball. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a wide receiver screen. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense and set. It's second down. Chewing clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's caught. It's Sturdivant. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. To throw, it's Lagway. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work for the 44.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Throwing up play action. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Motion now from the tight end. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the electric touchdown play, taken off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab. It's Branch.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
You know, this touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a 1-possession game.
Who get into the end zone. The 2-point try draws them within 8 points, a 1-score game. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. offense is back out on the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Leaning on the run game here. Powering through. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. They try to sneak it for the first.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on 4th down late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.